Stocks on the move today. I'm Tom Keene with Paul Sweeney. And Bloomberg's Lisa Mateo. Lisa, what do you have?
All right, we're starting with chip stocks because they've been seeing a little bit of a lift this morning. NVDA, you had up more than 1%. Broadcom as much as 2%. Qualcomm up about 0.5%. The reason why, well, the Trump administration, they plan to revoke some Biden-era restrictions on AI semiconductor sales overseas. And this is specifically that AI diffusion rule, which created these 3 broad tiers of countries for regulating chip exports. So what exactly this is going to do? It's going to provide new opportunities for other countries to negotiate their own chip access. So it's good for places like NVIDIA and Oracle and countries like the UAE, also Saudi Arabia, because they can negotiate some better terms with the government.
Interrupt?
Yeah.
Does it just mean lower tariffs for chips? Is the basic idea we're jawboning lower tariffs?
I think so.
I agree.
You start big and you walk it back. That's kind of what we saw last time around with this administration.
So it's like a real estate deal in Manhattan.
Exactly.
He's doing a deal in Des Moines.
Exactly. That's we're
Okay,
transactional.
I'm
Comparison.
lost.
We're transactional.
But they're up like 1 or 2% today.
Correct. Yes, NVIDIA. But then you have other companies like, for example, ARM. Their shares are lower. They're a semiconductor software design company. So they posted higher sales in the first quarter. That was thanks to the success of its chips. But its outlook is what disappointed. And that's what got investors worried. They say, they're in the process of closing these licensing deals. They want to make sure they're signed before it adds the revenue to their outlook.
Read Chip Wars. I can't say enough about it. A great faculty up at Tufts. Read Chip War. It was my book of the year last year. Just read the damn book because it's everything Lisa just said, and it gives you some knowledge, which I don't have. Yeah, better than me, better than Lisa, better than Paul. Next.
Paul, I'm sorry, Peloton shares down like 8%.
You do this just to aggravate him.
I know.
How's it going?
Straight year-over-year decline.
We've got the bike. We've got the treadmill. We're all in.
Are we looking at them or are we using them?
My girlfriend uses them like multiple times per day. She's like a Lisa Mateo crazy.
And yourself?
Physical. I watch her do it. And she looks great on it.
She looks great on it. I love it.
Sweating away.
But it's been struggling, right?
It has, yeah.
They've been trying to get back on track. Revenue declining, sales for the hardware, their bikes and treadmills sliding 27%.
Apple should just buy them.
Yeah,
for the two of you
too.
cut and chiseled, is it because they flooded the market and there's no one else more to buy Peloton, or is it the bikes are too expensive?
There's other bikes out there too that are less expensive.
The value in the company, which is hard to monetize, is the community. There's a couple of, I don't know how many millions of users out there, but they are passionate. Passionate people.
It's a following.
You got to figure out a way to monetize that, and they haven't figured out a way to do that. I don't know.
Give us another stock here. Squeeze one in.
All right,
one
more.
This is down my alley.
This is okay. Anheuser-Busch InBev. There we go.
Budweiser.
It's the Paul Sweeney stock movers.
Yep.
It is. Do you enjoy Michelob Ultra or Stella Artois? No,
Budweiser in cans.
In cans. That's how you roll. Okay. They did have an offset and a fall in beer volumes. They offset that with higher profits. They cut costs. They drove consumers to drink more of the premium beer.
Yep.
They're trying to get you to go to the premium beer.
I like the Stella.
Okay, you like the Stella. Yep. Okay, good. But they said, here's what I don't understand. U.S. sales suffered from adverse weather and a late Easter. So a late Easter, I didn't understand that one. So I don't know, but you have Corona, right? That's what they sell also outside the U.S. That actually led performance, grew 11.2% outside of Mexico.
Really?
So that was pretty interesting.
Okay. Yeah.
But then you have like Molson Coors, which didn't do so well, and their shares were off about 5%. So they had weak U.S. beer demand.
The stock movers. Thank you so much, Lisa Mateo. Greatly appreciate that. Of course, for more conversations like the Lisa Mateo moment, look at Stock Movers, a podcast. Subscribe to the 5-minute episodes. Winners up and down in Peloton as well on the stock market. Listen to Stock Movers on Apple, Spotify, on YouTube, podcasts as well.